Hello everyone, can you hear me? Can you let me know whether you can hear me, see me, all those things? I'm using the old GoPro, so hopefully you can hear what I'm saying, and hopefully the internet holds out. Annie's going to tell me in a minute. I told her to get on there and let me know, so Jack said he can see me. Hey, Jack Turtle. There we go. So is it working good, Annie? Give me the thumbs up over there.
I have.
Oh, okay, she has. Tyler Hass is on there. Freddie Boots, how are you, Danny? Annie's on there, handcrafted by Terry G. Michael. Mrs. G. Mark, I've been reading a few of your comments and that in there when I was watching there before. Went up and got myself another drink. How do you like me new stubby cooler there? Cheers. Legends. Guess who's on the other? Can anyone guess who's on the other side of this stubby cooler? It's got a turtle up the top and it says, Cheers, Legends. I'll tell you what, if anyone can guess what's on the other side of this stubby cooler, I'll send you one out. How's that? Tell me what's on the other side of that stubby cooler. Old Robin got it first. Mrs. G got it first. It is actually. Last man standing. Trying to get that on the camera. I went and bought a carton of beer the other day and I got a few of these stubby coolers when I was there. I thought they were pretty good. So how good is that? I'll tell you what, it's not a bad beer, this. It's the full strength one. So I've had a few of them this afternoon trying to keep cool. I'll tell you what, it has been bloody hot. I think I went out the car there early to go down the street and the car's been parked in the shed all day and got in there, turned it on and looked at the temperature and it was nearly 40 degrees inside the car in the shed in the shade. So absolutely hot. I bet you it's hot up your way, Buck, up in North Queensland. You look like you were dropping enough moisture in those scone mix to keep them nice and moist besides the beer and all the coconut cream you were making up and putting in them. I was talking to Buck earlier there today and he was telling me about his induction cooker he got and yeah, extra salt, he said. A bit of extra salt dripping into them. And they're not too bad, but they're bloody fitty. They're real fiddly. Like I find the same thing when you're cooking. I've got a cheap one upstairs that we use and I find that it overheats in certain spots. Like I noticed on mine, it heats up more at the back of the hot plate than what it does at the front. I don't know whether anyone else has that same trouble. But the new one, I've got the Toolkit one. I'm going to do a few videos on it. It's absolutely fantastic. It's a great induction cooker. I can actually use it with my solar inverter or I can use it in the car. Terry's going to have a go at making those coconut scrapers. He'll probably use self-raising flour instead of plain flour, eh? So what's everyone been up to today? Yeah, the humidity has been absolutely atrocious. Like we don't normally, like in Kingaroy, we normally get heat, but a dry heat, and you can find like a nice shady spot with a bit of a breeze, and it's fine to sit around. But today you were just dripping in sweat no matter where you were. So the only place you could be is inside with the aircon on and grab a beer. So that's what we've been doing. Like we haven't been camping like much at all since summer started.
We've done one camp.
I think we've done one camp since September, I think. Yeah, one camp since September. It's the longest streak that we have not been camping.
Yeah, I over it. Oh, yeah.
Mark Lovell said 43 yesterday, 25 today. Wow.
Mary Jo said 42 in Newcastle.
42 in Newcastle. Yeah, I was talking to my father there today. He was saying it was 40 degrees down in Taree today, so bloody hot down there as well. I was Mark from Canada sent me a photo the other day, and it was a photo of the snow outside a service station somewhere over there, and it said minus 76 degrees Fahrenheit. I think that's about minus 58 degrees. So we're complaining about the heat, and Mark's probably wishing he was in a warmer spot. That's bloody cold. I work in the freezer sometimes at work, and it's about minus 25 in there. And I tell you what, it's all right for the first few minutes, but if you have the door shut and the air con thing is working in there, the fans, you can feel the tips of your fingers and your nose and your ears starting to freeze. It doesn't take long. What'd you say there, Buck? I have a heat rash on my nuts. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I have a heat rash on my stomach driving me nuts. Oh, okay. Phil's on. Phil's awake. Everyone's been asking me about Phil. Where's he been? I said that Phil's like a big grizzly bear during summer. They hibernate during winter, and Phil hibernates in his house during summer. So Tim Ryan lost 1.5 litres of sweat mowing the lawn. Yeah, I did mine. Actually, I took Winnie for a walk this morning at about 5:30, and there was a lady down the road there, and she was mowing a lawn at 5:30 this morning, probably trying to beat the heat. It was too hot to do it during the day. I've got to mow mine again. I'll hopefully do it in the morning or something like that. Yeah, you might have noticed too that little bit of a logo that I put up as the screensaver on the what's everyone think of that? I put it up on my Facebook account. I just you can see the logo behind me there of Winnie and Saw Adventures. Go the other way, Steve. Be quicker. And I just changed a couple of things down the bottom here. I put a shark in there and moved Winnie up a bit. And you might notice beside the shark there's a little tiny photo of Jasper. So I did have a few weeks ago there, someone said to me, you'll have to change your name now. You got another dog. And they put up a comment and actually said we should change it to Jaws Adventure. That's where the shark come from. And I actually put the S at the back. I've got another one, and I put JAWS, Jasper, Annie, Winnie, and Stephen. But I'm not going to change my YouTube name. I've already changed it once from FJ Camping and Touring, and I've changed it to Saw Adventures. I will not be changing it again, but I was thinking about bringing out a special merchandise, maybe a stubby cooler, a patch or something with that new logo on it that everyone can buy. And I will donate all the proceeds to the charity. So what's everyone think about that? Let me know. I'll ask you first, because if no one's interested, I won't do it. But I thought it might be a good thing if everyone wants to get one. I'll probably only get 100 or something of each. And once they're gone, they're gone. If you want to buy them, and I'll donate all the money to charity. I'll see if I can find the photo on my camera here and give you a look at it. I think I had a photo of it here somewhere. Here it is. Turn it around. I'll hold it up there. Get rid of that. There we go. What's everyone think of that one? Jaws Adventures. That will just be a one-off thing. Might make it into a stubby cool, a sticker, or a patch. What's everyone think? Let me know. Put a yes or something in the comments. But I will not be changing the name. I don't want to have to go through the rigmarole of making new posters and stickers and all that sort of thing. But I thought I'd come up with it. But who wants to see? Where's Winnie?
Winnie,
Where's Winnie?
come here.
Winnie,
Come here. Here.
Winnie, come over here.
That one's here. Go to the door.
Come here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Winnie's been funny all day. She's been out there playing with Jasper.
Gentle as all hell.
There's Winnie.
Oh, God.
Say hi to everyone, Winnie. Say hi to everyone. Hi. She's worn out. She's had a little dog hanging off her all day. But I'm sure you all want to see the new one. Here she comes, or he comes. I keep calling her a she. It's a he. Have a look at this. Look at the size of this thing, would you? There he is there. There's Jasper. All of him. He's got a longer tail than Winnie. Nearly the same markings. And that's him there. He's a mini Winnie.
Mini, all right. He's
So-
the run of the litter.
He's the run of the litter. I'll show you the size of him. There you go. Look at that. There's a beer can. There's Winnie. Jasper. So he's not very big.
I'm waiting for him to peel over the computer.
Yeah, pee all over my computer. So he's been running around with chewing on Winnie's ears and on her legs, and they've been having a great time together. He's a good little dog.
You've been a good girl, haven't you? You've been a good.
He can't wait to say hello to Molly and Rafa. Yes, he's the same breed. He's actually a full brother to Winnie. So, and he was the runt of the litter, and they took him to the vet. They only had 3 pups this time, and the other 2 were all white and tan. This was the only one that was the tricolour, and the vet said this was the best looking dog out of the lot.
If we didn't buy him, they were going to keep him as a breeder.
Yeah. So yeah, if we didn't buy him, they were going to keep him as a breeding dog. So yeah, that's Jasper. He's very. They're always cute at this age, aren't they? I don't remember Winnie being this big, but I think she was.
Small. No, I think Winnie was.
But he's got a good tooth on him. He likes chewing up chicken and chicken hearts and all sorts of things. Yeah, he's a beautiful little dog. He's got great colours on him, and
he's sleeping all right.
And the reason we got him, we did always have 2 dogs. You mightn't remember we used to have Peter. Peter Pan, we called her, and Ellie. Peter was always a bit older than Ellie, and we wish we would have got Ellie a bit sooner before. Peter was a fairly old dog when we got Ellie, and but they got on together like a house on fire, and they were great company for each other, and that was the reason we got another dog for Winnie, just so that she's got a playmate to run around the house with when we're at work.
And run around the house is what she has done.
Mark said, "You're a good-looking rooster, mate." Thanks for that. Yeah, so what has everyone else been up to today besides burning scones and mowing lawns and beautiful drawing on the face? Yeah, she's got great colours on her face, like sort of nearly similar to Winnie's, But yeah, slightly different though. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how she looks when she.
Will you stop calling her a girl?
I know. I keep calling her how he looks.
He's going to be totally sexually confused. He's going to be one of these.
Yeah, everyone's just been trying to keep cool. I know the feeling. It has been bloody horrible. Did everyone catch the Wanderer's little live feed from the Gabba today? He put up some great news about the Legends for Charity Camp Up. The Allera Hotel donated $1,000 to the charity. So how good is that? So make sure you support the Allera Hotel when you go down there. Stop off, buy a carton of beer, go in, have a pub meal, something like that. Get in and support them. Absolutely fantastic. Really great support to the charity. So I think we're nearly getting closer to maybe 13 and a half, nearly closer to $14,000 in the kitty, thanks to Buck and Gidgey. And tell me, Terry, I forgot the other ones. Clarence Valley Timbers, their name went right out of my head. Clarence Valley Timbers. Brett from SMG, who's been selling all our merch, like the Legends for Charity shirt. Make sure you get these. I've seen a few people wearing them. They're absolutely, the new blue shirt's absolutely fantastic. I've got the pink hat on. I was talking to Brett. There's only 12 of these left. So if you want one of these hats, get in and buy one. I reckon they are absolutely fantastic. I have dyed my hair again yesterday, Buck, so it's looking pretty good again. Yeah, Terry just put up CVT. I'm going to get in contact with Barbecue Spit Rotisseries. They're going to supply us with a gold edition Ozspit, and we'll be raffling that away as a prize. So if you need any barbecue gear, get onto Barbecue Spit Rotisseries down in New South Wales. Look them up on their website. They sell all sorts of barbecue products, but they're actually donating a golden edition Ozspit for us to raffle off. That's valued at over $600, so absolutely fantastic. Are you kidding, Fuller? What am I kidding about there, Buck? I must have missed something there. Must be about me dyeing my hair, I reckon. Yeah. Now, due to contrary belief, I do not dye my hair. It just naturally stays that colour. If anyone seen my latest video with my old man, you know where I'm heading. That's no hair at the top and a little bit left here. So I've got that to look forward to. I'll end up looking like Buck. He's got a head that isn't even any good to lick postage stamps or something like that. What's the saying go? Yeah, Ed and Nass have donated to the charity as well. And also there was another company that Ram Power, they gave us a few dollars to spend on merchandise and stuff like that as well. So that's been great as well. Well, we've been a little bit quiet on the legend stuff, but we're going to ramp back into it soon. We're going to try and have a get together, discuss a few more things, and start letting you know all the nitty gritty, because I think in May or something, that's when the payment for the lots go up, when you got to start paying your deposit and everything on the campground. It is all sold out at the moment, but like most things, there will be cancellations. People have something come up, or family emergencies or stuff like that. So if you still want to go, ring the campground, send them an email. They'll put you on a short list, and you might be able to get in. You might get a spot. Jack was saying it's no shame he was bald when he left the army at 21. Yeah, it doesn't worry me. I'm not worried about those sort of things. It is what it is. Um, the Wanderers on. How are you, Rob? How was 6 for 184? You still at the cricket, are you, mate? Yeah, I was just telling everyone about your announcement today on the Alara pub about the $1,000. Absolutely fantastic news, mate. I was just saying we're going to try and get together and release some more news about the camp up. Freddie Boots saying, "What's the score, Rob?" He said 6 for 184. So anyone that's following the cricket.
When if you come, he'll come. I know you're just making sure he's coming here. Yeah, tell him. Come on.
So we're
Jasper. Come on. Come on.
yeah, we're actually we've got a bit of a camp up in the future planned with Innerman Adventures. We've got to try and organise that. Innerman Adventures are actually on the shirt. They're not on this one, but on the long sleeve versions, they're supporting the charity. They're actually going to have a bit of a side or something there at the camp up and be talking to people if they want to have a yarn. You can have a yarn to them. And if you need any help with anything, as you know, we lost a few good mates last year, and I had the pleasure of last weekend. I actually went out to tea with old Tofty. He come up here. He watched me video on the rail trail, and I said how you can ride a push bike on the rail trail right up to Kilkeven. And Tofty's into the push bike riding now, getting a bit fit. He's like old Brett Hooker. And him and his wife come up and decided they were going to do ride on the rail trail. And they also bought some friends of theirs. They put a video up the other day on the new, what do they call it? Can't think of the name. The new off-road caravan, pop-top caravan, Expedition. And they bought that up and they had it out at the Kingaroy Showgrounds there. And the people with them went riding as well. But unfortunately, it didn't all go to plan. One of Tofty's mate come off the bike and broke his shoulder, and they actually had to airlift him out of Kingaroy at 7 o'clock at night on the RACQ Life Flight helicopter. I did say that it flies over here all the time, and that is actually, there it is. That is actually one of the charities that we're supporting. It flew over, and because when he come off the bike, he must have got some water in his lungs or something, and they were a bit worried about it and had to drain it. So they didn't have the facilities up at Kingaroy, so they flew into Toowoomba to sort him out. So just goes to show you, like, how important these sort of things are to us all. Landy Smurf's on there. I seen you on there earlier, mate.
I told Andy, I said I loved it.
Annie just said she absolutely loved your video there from a few weeks ago. The one where you went out camping in your little high-powered vehicle there and showed us all how to camp properly. Absolutely fantastic. It was really well done. I can really appreciate how much work went into that video. I do like 10, 15-minute videos and sit down here for about 3 hours trying to edit them out, and I can't imagine how long that one took.
Good boy. Good boy. Sit.
Lukey Reed's on there. How are you, mate? How's things down your way?
Sit.
Yeah, it's just starting to cool down outside now. It's
No, it's still stinking out there.
We haven't had any storms. The bloody old cyclone was a bit of a fizzer. Buck was saying it didn't get a lot of rain or anything. Just hot and steamy. That's all it's done to everyone. Just made it uncomfortable. They've had the Speedway on here at Kingaroy all weekend. It's the national titles are here. There's like 5 million people in town. So I haven't been to the Speedway. Who goes to the Speedway? I haven't been to the Speedway in years. I used to go all the time. It was wasn't too bad in the old days. The old days when I was younger.
He's ready. He's ready. You ready?
How many people we got on? 45 people. 13 likes. Make sure you hit the like. Dean O'Connor, 30 degrees in Harvey Bay. Yeah, Terry and Phil were saying it was hot there. I think Terry went up to Phil's place the other day, and they were fiddling around in his shed there and said it was like 42 degrees or something inside the shed or something, I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
Kelly.
it has been hot here. I can remember one year when we first moved into this house over Christmas period, stuff like that. It was like 30, 38, 40 degrees
It
for,
was 42. Your dad went out and
Yeah.
said, "Bugger this, I'm buying an aircon for you."
and I don't know whether you could hear any there talking in the background. Yeah, my father was up here visiting us because we just bought the house, and he went out and bought us one of those little wall-mounted air conditioners, and we cut a hole in the wall and stuck it up just to get a bit of cool air. And after that summer, I went out and spent the money and bought a proper LG air conditioner and had it put in split system. So it's been really good since then. Grant's on. How are you, Grant, mate? Steve Webb's on. How are you, mate? Good to see you's on. Jack was saying the last time he went to the Speedway was in 1980 in Parramatta on a holiday. I used to have a uncle. He was actually he used to race those little speedway cars down around Blacktown and that, down in New South Wales. He was a really good driver. Absolutely fantastic. I've got a photo of him somewhere. I just don't know where it is. But yeah, he used to race little carts all around. They were like those little Formula 2 carts or something. I've got a photo of it somewhere. I just don't know where I've got it, but I've put it up somewhere. Ray Millard was his name. Actually, Annie has just found it. I'll keep it over in a great little cupboard over in the corner there. And he's even signed it for me. He passed away a few years ago.
His grandkids.
That's it there. And you can see on the back there the Marlboro signs. Who remembers when they were everywhere around the countryside? So that was him, Ray Millard, and he signed it. Best wishes to Stephen. Best wishes, Ray Millard, New South Wales. So I can't remember what year that was, but yeah, that was the one there. Yeah, old Smokes used to be on everything, didn't they? Who remembers the old Marlboro Man on the horse? I remember that. You're showing your age now when you remember those things. But the funny thing now is, the government is still making a fortune out of cigarettes, and like you go in and buy a bloody packet of cigarettes now, and you need a small bank loan. And even alcohol, they were saying there the other day, alcohol's going up again. I bought this carton of 24 beer, and I think it was nearly $60. Just unbelievable. And I don't think we get any better roads, or I don't know what they do with it all. I think they just waste it all. There's a person I know in there, Jeanette Dundas. How are you, Jeanette? Haven't seen you on there before, but I know that lady. Her husband, I used to play golf with. He took me under his wing and showed me how to play golf. And he worked at Woolies. He was over 72 when he retired. And Eric, and he was a great bloke. We got on like, I was only a young bloke, and he was a fair age, and we used to go out. He took me out, and we'd go out and play. He taught me how to play golf, and we went and played a few tournaments, and he taught me well enough that I became C-grade champion at Kingaroy Golf Club. I won the C-grade championships and got my name up on the wall at the Kingaroy Golf Club. So, and that was all thanks to Eric. He had a lot of trouble with skin cancers and stuff like that. Because he used to be a lifeguard down in Sydney, and he used to tell me a heap of stories about when he was down there. He used to work at the Land Rover factory. Landy Smurford like that. He actually worked in a Land Rover business and done a lot of stuff with them. And he was a lifesaver down on Bondi Beach. He was absolutely great bloke. He when he was at Woolies, he never wore long pants. Back in the day when I first started at Woolies, it was when you used to have to wear a tie and you had to wear the white shirts and the black pants and look all the part. And old Eric, he wore the tie, the white shirt, but he wore shorts. He would never wear long pants. He didn't care who was there. He was the first one to ever wear long pants, and it was absolutely fantastic. I all remember that. He actually wore them once, and that was for me.
Oh, that's right. You asked him. It was when. Yeah.
He was absolutely great bloke. He was. If we were going to call anyone a legend, I'd call him. So, yeah, I think Buck says it well. Everyone's got a story, and you just got to get out and meet people. And I'm sure everyone here that gets on these live feeds and says hello and all that sort of thing, they all have their own story. Jeanette, are you still on there? Have you seen Jasper yet? I don't know whether I was holding him up when you were on. I don't know. Just let me know whether you want to see Jasper. I'll put him on again for all those people that didn't see him. He's running around over there with Winnie.
They're playing ball.
There he is. There's Jasper again. He's come over to say hello to everyone again.
Hello, Jasper.
There he is. There he is, Jeanette, just for you, so you can say good day to him. Little Jasper. I'll see you. I'll have to bring him down to Big W and get him to say hello to you.
How are you going to sneak him in there?
So there he is. He's going to go find Winnie now and
Come on, where's your sister?
go chew her ear off.
Where's your sister? Go get her. Come on. Come on.
Who else is on there?
Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson. Mr. Donaldson.
Yeah, I've still got my golf clubs outside. I haven't been out for it.
Your shoulder.
There was a couple of reasons why I gave it up. One of them because Eric wasn't there anymore. And I had another bloke that I played golf with. I used to play golf with a bunch of older blokes than me, and another bloke I played with. They're all gone. Sort of Ronnie Drabsy, we called him. His wife actually died of motor neurone disease as well, and he was lost after she passed away. And we used to go out. I used to play golf with him all the time, and we went to a few tournaments and things like that. But unfortunately, he succumbed to cancer as well, and passed away. So once I lost Eric and Ronnie and a few other blokes, so I sort of lost my interest. And also, I did have a really bad hand injury there once, and just found it really hard to swing the golf club. So I hung him up, and I got into camping, and we went out camping more than I played golf. So I enjoy me camping. So that's my excuse. That's what I did. Shane McQuaid. That's a good name, Shane McQuaid. Reminds me of what was that movie with Texas Walker Ranger? He was McQuaid, something McQuaid. I I seen a good photo on Facebook there yesterday. It was Liam Nielsen, and how he done that movie where he plays that badass bloke where he says something on the phone, I will find you, I will kill you. And he gets, and it's said on the caption, it's him on the phone going, when I find you. And then the bloke on the other end's Chuck Norris, and he says, yeah, what are you going to do? And he goes, oh, sorry, wrong number, and hung up. Yeah, Lone Wolf McQuaid, that was it. Shane McQuaid, Lone Wolf McQuaid. Oh, that was a good movie, that. If you haven't watched that movie, watch that one. Yeah, Taken was the other one with Liam Nielsen. And old Chuck Norris, though, I don't mind old Chuck Norris. He was a good actor. I think he's still around. I heard he got bit by a snake once, and the snake lived for 3 days and then died of agony. I'm just trying to read a couple of comments.
Is Mum supposed to be doing that?
Yeah, Jeanette is just saying on there how Ronnie was awesome. We never forget him, and she enjoys. Jeanette's always messaging me and saying hi and enjoyed I see her every couple of days because when I park out the back there, she's having smoko. She's walking into Big W. Jeanette still works at Big W around there, so. Yeah, it'd be good if they could, Terry. It's one of those things that they spend money on lots of other things that are pointless, and if they put a bit of money into that, I'm sure they could solve it. Mark Lovell just said Chuck will bury himself.
Starting to sort one another out.
Yeah, these two down here are starting to sort each other out. Old Winnie's down there. She's got these socks that she Annie's got old holy socks, and she's put them all together and tied them up. And Jasper's got hold of one, and Winnie's got hold of the other end and dragging Jasper all around the floor around the lounge room. So they're having fun over there. If I could turn the camera around, I would, but it'll only wreck it all. Phil's asking who decided to call the store Big W. I have no idea, Phil. Google it and find out. Someone Google it. If Rob Richmond was on here, he'd have the answer up there already. Yeah, they originally owned by Woolies, I think. Yeah, they were, and same with Tandy Electronics. I actually didn't know. I was talking to someone there the other day. I didn't know that Woolies was actually sold to a South African company. It's owned by a South African company now.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's fully owned.
It's not. It's not.
It says it on Google. Fully owned by a South African company. And it's been in Australia for 100 years. And our CEO is South African. That's all I'll say about him. Most of the South Africans I know are good blokes, but but Woolies itself has been in Australia for 100 years. I only learnt that the other day too. Google knows everything.
You got that wrong, Stephen. I can tell you now.
Annie's Googling it. She doesn't believe me. Who's this? Jennifer Gee. My kids grew up in Darwin with a kid called Chuck Norris. I bet you he was the toughest kid in the school. Imagine having a name called Chuck Norris. I got to go. Need to go to the front deck. The weather is cooler. Thanks, Steve and Annie. And Jasper, the great live feed. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, mate. Enjoy. I was sitting back watching yours the other day. Thanks for tuning in. I won't be on too much longer. I just thought I'd get on and introduce you to Frank Kerwick is on. How are you, Frank? I just thought I'd get on and say good day to everyone. Show Jasper to you all. Introduce him to you. And also ask you again, what do you think about our idea about this again?
Something you shouldn't. Thank you.
I'm trying to hold it up so that it doesn't, about that again. It's hard getting the camera angle right when you're sitting in front of it. Jaws Adventure logo like that, it will not be my permanent logo. I just was thinking about doing something like that as a sticker or a patch or a stubby cooler and donating all the proceeds to the Legends for Charity thing. What beer was I drinking? Last Man Standing. I bought a carton of it the other day. You might remember old Buck did a... yeah, Terry, you'll have to make me a new cutting board, mate. Change my name again. Terry's already made me about 3 because I keep changing my logo. We might have to do a special one. I'll get you to do a special one with that just for the just as a prize. But me, did everyone catch me a new video out with my father there on his new brass monkey fridge? I'll tell you what, that is a terrific looking fridge. If I wouldn't have bought me Ingle, I reckon I would have bought one of those fridges. Had a few comments on there today. I was reading through them, and a lot of people have got a lot of good things to say about them. I didn't say in the video because I didn't know. There is a solar input in the back of it, and you can get or you can put up to 50 volts into it, and obviously regulated solar panel, and a maximum of 10 amps. So I got on their website and had a look because someone asked me. I think it was Buck. I don't know what I did with the photo, but you can buy. They have, if you get on their website, they have a Anderson to. I think it's like one of those little. I'll pull the cord out of my side of the computer. Hopefully, it doesn't switch off. It's one of those jacks to an Anderson plug, and that goes in the end of the fridge, and then you just put your solar panel on it. Because I think it was Buck that asked me. It would be a terrific fridge if you're going camping and you just wheeled it down to your beach or something, and you could just set the solar panel out beside it and keep the battery charged while you're down at the beach all day. So you could do that. Have you got the tennis on, Stephen? No, I haven't got the tennis on, Phil. I think there's just a screensaver running down the back there. Phil just said he didn't. Jack said he didn't have any luck with them. He said it started to throw codes up and went back to another Evercool. Yeah, like I think it's like most things. You can either get good ones or bad ones. A lot of the reviews I read online, a lot of people said, like there was one bloke said he had one for 12 months or something like that, and the compressor or something stopped working on it. He rang them up and he said they were really good about it. They just, no questions asked. They said, bring it in and we'll replace it. And they gave him a new one. I think they got a 3-year warranty with them, so that's pretty good. I just reckon they look like a really good fridge.
Excuse me, sir. The Woolworths you were talking about has nothing to do with the Australian Woolworths.
Oh, okay.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, some of them I think have a 5-year warranty too, Phil. Yeah. Yeah, my dad, he did a great job with the old camera. He's not real good on his feet. He was holding a cane in one hand and he's trying to hold the camera up in the other hand, and he's walking around like this, and he was glad to get home by the end of it and sit down in the cool. But yeah, my father actually, when he left here the other day, I was so worried when he was here the old time because he's not good on his feet anymore. Like I said, he's over 80, and it's one of the longest trips he's done in a while. And well, that worried about him when he was here about tripping over or falling over. And blow me dead, he's home 2 days, and I get a phone call from his sister saying, "Oh, they just rushed Dad to the hospital in an ambulance." And what had happened was he got home and his toilet wasn't flushing properly. The tank wasn't filling up with water on his toilet in his bathroom, and it runs off recycled water from a rainwater tank outside. And anyway, it had dirt or something in it, and it was clogged up. So he's rung a plumber to see if they can come around and have a look at it. And what he'd done, he left his phone inside on the kitchen counter, which tile floors, and he'd sprayed ant spray on the floor around the counter near the fridge when he got home because there was ants crawling around. He's heard the phone ring, rushed inside to answer the phone, and slipped on the ant spray that he just sprayed because he had no shoes on. Come straight down. When he put his arm down, he dislocated his shoulder. And my sister said when she got around there, she said she nearly threw up because his shoulder bone was hanging about this far back past his shoulder. So, but luckily they put it back in again, and he's all right. But he showed me a photo the other day. He was bruised like from here down to about here under his arm. He was just black from all the bruising where they were trying to put his shoulder back in again. But he's all good now. I was talking to him there today. He's at least it wasn't broken, so he would have been in a lot more trouble if his shoulder was broken. Susie Elm, we had bad luck with Brass Monkey items and the Ridge Rider fridge. Yeah, like I said, only time will tell whether it's any good. I don't know how good they are. I'm only going off what I know at the moment. I've bought a Brass Monkey console fridge for the car, and I bought one of the Brass Monkey ice machines, 12-volt ice machines, to put in the car. Phil's had one from Phil's Camping Touring. He's had one for about 2 years now, and we've used it quite a bit when we've gone camping with him. It's been absolutely fantastic. So we've used the ice machine once. Great for when you're out camping and you want to mix up some drinks and stuff like that. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Mark. Yeah, no, that's no good. Yeah, Phil bought himself a Brass Monkey fridge just before Christmas or after Christmas. He's had no issues yet. I'm sure he'll do a video on his and tell you all about his fridge as well. Yeah, but like I said, only time will tell how these things last. Hopefully, if anything does go wrong, the warranty will cover it, and you live and learn. Like most things, you buy things and they either work or they don't work. So, well, thank you all for getting on, and thanks all you guys for supporting all of us. I mean, everyone in the community, whether it's me or whether it's Buck or Phil or the Wanderer, for getting on and supporting us, and especially Terry and Robin as well. Make sure you get on and watch Terry's channel. It is absolutely fantastic. He put some great videos up. That one he put up the other day with how to stop snakes and that crawling up your bloody drain pipes in your caravan, absolutely awesome. He did that when we were out at Damn Crazy there last year, and it was amazing how much rubbish and that it caught before it went out on the ground. So not only are you stopping things getting into your van, but you're stopping rubbish and that you wash down your sink and that getting out, and you can throw it out. So it's a great hack And like Terry said, make
And
it
then
yourself.
stay. Go to Dad and say goodbye to everyone.
So I'll grab the doggies. We've nearly been on for 50 minutes.
Go to
I'm
Dad.
not going to do a 3 or 4 hour session like old Buck.
Go to Dad.
I'll let you get back to whatever you're doing on a Saturday night. Here we go. Here's Winnie.
You know what?
And here's Jasper. There they are. You can have a look at them and see how they both look. Winnie's got a little bit
She's more darker in the face.
darker in the face than Jasper.
And she's got an extra black bubble.
But I'm sure you'll see them on our channel running around. And once Jasper gets a bit bigger, he'll be able to go for walks as well with us. Yeah, good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and hope you have a fantastic weekend.
Okay, well,
So, say bye, Winnie. Hey, say bye. Jumpy. Oh, yeah, look at that. She likes drinking the dregs. She's an alcoholic. See yous, everyone. Bye. Thanks for tuning in. Got to find out how to turn this off now. Here we go.